a scream for help make me to call your office hoping for your assistance. And if you respond that you have never heard about McHouse, McNaomi, Pandora, Bluebird, Artichoke, Kaitl McCoulter, each of these heinous programs required use of human subject, children, adults. Who has right in this country to classify Nazi experiments and use children as human guinea pigs? Dear representative, we need an answer from you. How about disaster in the public hospitals? What other nations on the face of earth would allow to use public hospitals to achieve insane goals? Please handle the truth and do something about it.
Did take place at hospitals, universities, and military bases around our nation. Some were unethical, not only by today's standards, but by the standards of the time in which they were conducted. They failed both the test of our national values and the test of humanity. The United States of America offers a sincere apology to those of our citizens who were subjected to these experiments, to their families, and to their communities.
Apparently, one of the divisions of the U.S. government that carries on this heinous crime do have a hard time to admit felony committed against innocent children. And what is the most standout among of this monstrous transgression is torture.
I've been tortured by CIA in Stanford. They raped me.
Torture!
They raped me.
Torture!
This can't torture me. They tortured me. The impact.
Torture!
It's so horrible what they do.
Physical torture!
It's so disaster what they're doing. They torture me. Doctors.
Torture!
Doctors doing this. Stanford doctors. 3 o'clock in the morning. And they rape me. They rape me! Doctors, look at my face. This is a fascist. Those who hunt people around the world. Look at my face, world. Look what the skunk are doing, huh? The human being, the children.
It's so atrocious. It's so outrageous.
Mrs. Escher, do you understand that all that millions of American citizens were giving their lives for the freedom, for democracy, for justice, in the interest of the crime committed against the Katz family being rudely portrayed by the staff of your office? Your chief of staff accusing us of mental instability? This is so horrible. This is so outrage. Mr. Muckler has no right to respond on this statement. It does not direct it to him. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Mrs. Escher.
So sometimes it gets complicated with people, but I always meet with my constituents, always. Well, I'll take it, obviously, and I'll watch it and listen to it, and then we'll get back to you. Sometimes it gets complicated with people, but I always meet with my constituents, always.
We tried to do it for 12 years.
I understand. Well, I'll take it, obviously, and I'll watch it and listen to it, and then we'll get back to you. A good time. So sometimes it gets complicated with people, but I always meet with my constituents, always.
We tried to do it for 12 years.
I understand. Well, I'll take it, obviously, and I'll watch it and listen to it, and then we'll get back to you. So sometimes it gets complicated with people, but I always meet with my constituents, always.
We tried to do it for 12 years.